going on, everybody? Here Jack from Doc's Roofing, Houston office up here in Livingston where I live right now. We had a huge storm come through. We ended up getting a quarter size hail. I'm out here right now. We're actually the local Family Dollar here in Livingston. The current owner had the roof replaced, and for the last month and a half, every time it rains, it is pouring inside of this shop. Not anywhere else, as far as I know, but only inside Family Dollar. So what we're doing is, on behalf of the store manager here at Family Dollar, we're gonna go do a roof inspection, and we're gonna go create a, excuse me, it's early. We're gonna create a roofing report and show the owner where her water intrusions are coming from and how to fix them, because so far right now, she's blaming the air conditioning company. The air conditioning company is blaming Family Dollar's air conditioning company that came out once 3 months ago. And what we want to do is figure out where it's coming from, not who did it, but why it's doing it. The roofer was replaced with TPO 6 weeks ago, maybe 8, and it has been nothing but a constant pour inside, not only in the warehouse area, but also in the store area. Plus, the owner came in screaming and yelling at the employees here because they were putting in too many repair tickets for the water intrusions coming in every time it rained. So stay in contact, stay in point, and we'll catch up with you later. Okay guys, we're up here on the roof. As you can see, it's a standard TPO installation. There's some things that I wanted to note, and please pay attention to. All commercial property owners, potential real estate investors, anybody that wants to own or operate a commercial space, there's a multitude of issues going on up here that the owner either was not privy to because he or she did not come up here on the roof to see what's going on and monitor the crew. It's either that, or it came down to money, where somebody didn't want to pay a professional like ourselves at Doc Roofing. I'm not saying anything about the other roofing company because I don't know who they were and what they're about. But you can see a standard TPO installation should not have standing water. And when I say standing water, I mean individual pocket areas where you can tell that the substrate underneath, which is usually a foam board, has been deteriorated to the point where it allows water to stay stagnant, which then becomes a water intrusion at the seams, because water is a very, very intrusive element when it comes to roofing matters. So what I wanted to do is just give you a brief walk around. I'm sorry for the shakiness. My gimbal apparently was not charged, so we're getting there little bit by little bit. But let's look at this, okay? This is what the roofer thinks that did this is a good cap job on a TPO system. Just throw a whole bunch of caulk on it, throw a clamp on it, no big deal. I don't want to badmouth the roofing company. We don't know the situations involved, but this is supposed to be a 2-month-old install max. And there's standing water. And you can see some of the spots out here. You can see how the grade, it comes from up here, and it's supposed to drain all the way back to the gutter system back here. Let's go, boss man. All right, sorry for stopping the video. A gentleman lost his dog, and I ended up finding it early this morning. It was down there by the gutter, had a chain on him. So we put him out front, gave him some food and water, and we were gonna attempt to find the owner. The owner ended up walking out this way anyway, so good deed done for the day. Super happy. So a couple other things that I want to take notice here is, as you can see, when the install happened over here, you can tell that it's still old, but what they did was, and they still didn't do it right, but there was an attempt made. There's wood blocks keeping the pipe from rubbing kinda, on the TPO and creating a potential hazard or water intrusion. But here's the problem. That's still touching the roof. That's still touching the roof. Look at that. That's like a 20, 30 foot span. Nothing. It's just, there's nothing there. It shows to me that the quality of the job that was done on this roof is not done to Doc's roofing standards. It's actually probably not even done to the commercial roofing material supplier standards. And what I'm saying is, if this was a Carlisle TPO roof or GAF, they might not warranty this install because of certain situations like the pipe here that's not done to their standards. So if there ends up becoming a water intrusion at one of these pipe locations, the material supplier is not going to cover a defective material warranty. Also, the roofer is probably just going to complain about, oh, well, we did the install and you told us to do it this way. What we need to do is have a standardized way of installing, and that's what the manufacturers tell us to do, and those are the guidelines that we follow when we install a TPO roof. What's even more frightening is, as I walk around here on this roof, every place I get that has dirt collected, the substrate is soft. I don't know what's underneath this. It feels like it could be foam. It feels like it could be plywood. I'm hoping like right here, super soft. There's no adhesion from the TPO. Here, let me see if I can, you guys probably can't see it, but I can feel it. There's no adhesion between the TPO and the substrate underneath it, which is then going to cause to premature failure, and it's going to create, again, another situation for water intrusion. A couple other things that I want to note is that some people don't know how to walk up here on a TPO roof. So what I want to show you is, this is somebody that doesn't know how to walk up here, that drags their feet when they walk. So either their boots were loose, I mean, you can see it, it's all over the place here. I'm wearing the most, now I wouldn't work in these, but doing my inspection, I'm wearing the softest, most pliable footwear that I can to make sure that I don't cause any extra damage to this roof. Now, what's funny is, I want to take you across the AC units. Okay, now two of them, I'm pretty sure it's this one. No, it's that one over there. It's that AC unit there in the middle. And one of the other AC units doesn't currently work. I think it's those two, okay? Now the owner's saying it's the air conditioning company's fault that the roof is leaking. Because obviously either A, the company that installed this TPO didn't hire a crane to lift these, each and every one of them. This one didn't need it. This one needed it. That one needed it. Those two did not need lifted off because you can just create parapet walls right there on that lip edge. But these two should have had a crane come in, lift the whole AC unit off, create the pedestal needed to put the air conditioner back down, and not just 4x4s and wrapped in TPO roofing. Okay? What's even more frightening is, power is supplied to this AC unit, but the drain line isn't hooked up. So I'm not sure if this air conditioner, if this one in particular, is being utilized. It's the same thing over here. It seems more like it's not a particular tradesman's fault, because look, even right here, this air conditioner is in use, but how is it supposed to drain properly if it's not? It needs to go from the condenser down into a drain that then leads it to a gutter off the roof system. So first and foremost, this pipe here should have been in the drain, and that's still not done correctly, but it's done good enough for me because I'm not up here getting paid to do this. It's these small details that will make or break a commercial TPO roofing system. This can even happen to somebody that has EPDM. It could be any type of roll roofing, in particularly granular roll roofing. It all is the same type of install, just a different procedure. Still the same type of issues that are going on, and it really bothers me when there's not a good cohesion between the TPO and the substrate underneath it. That proves to me that is a lackluster, non-quality install by someone who is, dare I say, investor friendly. Okay, we all understand the situations with money. We understand the situations with saving a dollar. But if you look at this roof, you can tell it's obvious it is in some serious need. I mean, even right here, I'm gonna see if we can get it. You can even see it moving right there at the footprint. I should not be able to do that. Also, every time it rains, along this exterior wall, almost the whole wall, there is water intrusion, and I'll show you inside, that comes down the inside of the wall, and directly underneath this part right here is the warehouse storage. So we're gonna go there next. I'm gonna take some photos. I'll meet you inside. Okay, we're back inside now. Here's their attempt to fix the water intrusion from the inside, is to put galvanized flashing up with screws and some kind of what looks to be stucco netting the galvanized steel mesh. And here's the problem, and I'm going to show you as we walk down here. It really gets bad right here, and this is the transition up top, right? That it goes, the outside goes down, and then it steps down on that outside lip edge. So what's going on is at that transition and down, all of this has dripping water. All of it. Every single piece of it. You can even see another shoddy install to try to stop water penetration. Guys, if you want to stop a water penetration, just throw a whole bunch of caulk in there from the inside, because water won't find the path of least resistance, right? That's not how water works. And it's all the way down this wall, and it even falls from about right here down right onto the bathroom. Okay, look at all this product. Now, of course, the soda is going to be fine, okay, but we're talking about all of this product that could potentially become damaged and has been damaged by this water intrusion. It looks like they finally got the sump pump fixed, but what that's not going to help is the water coming from the roof down, because there's no real French drain. It's just a sump pump right there. There's no drain. There's no French drain here. There's no concrete tapering from one end to the other leading to the sump pump. It's just there to look pretty, and it may or may not work. I'm not sure. They just installed it. But look at all this product that Family Dollar potentially would have to damage out with any kind of water intrusion. I even have video, and I'm gonna take pictures of stuff inside the store. I have video of it raining last night. Let's take you there. This is directly below the, what I believe perceived to be the third air conditioning unit from the front back. All above the paper towels and the toilet paper. Look at the potential hazard for customers that may not be paying attention. There's just too much of a slip and fall hazard. She needs to get this fixed properly.